So I felt amazing when women's water polo finally made their debut in 2000. This is something that we'd been working on for a very long time. Started in the late 70s, which I wasn't around for that, but in the 80s certainly, got to participate, mention the word discrimination whenever possible, and so it was an absolute delight and a great honour for us all to finally play in Sydney at the Olympics.
I come from a water polo family and was part of the Australian Olympic team at Atlanta as a doctor. So in the 1990s, when the Australian women's water polo team commenced touring with medical support, I was a natural to become the team doc. In the pool, water polo has a reputation for being a hard-fought game, and it is. From the time the referee blows that whistle to start play, the athletes are on the go, sprinting backwards and forwards, and also wrestling to gain position or gain the ball against their opponent, and all that's in deep water. So injuries are going to occur. My role as a doctor is to balance that health of the athlete against that physicality of the game and the campaign. And where injuries occur, look to the health of the athlete so they can get back in that pool quickly and safely.
So when women's water polo was finally announced that it was going to be in the Olympics for 2000, I was having a break of about 18 months, almost 2 years. And the reason for that was back in '95, we won the World Cup in Sydney, which I happened to be the captain of the team, which was a great honour for me. Not long after that, in January the following year, we had national championships, and the coach at the time, he basically said to me that he couldn't guarantee me a position in the squad, couldn't guarantee me a position in the team, and wouldn't guarantee me captaincy. And if I wanted to continue, that would be fine. That was my choice really. But I was pretty disappointed after playing in the national team for such a long period of time. I went to the board for Australian Water Polo and I told them what had happened, and they sort of didn't really do anything. And I just thought, that's not good enough. I've given a lot of service to the team, and I had spent a lot of time, fighting for other people. And I just thought, this is one time that I need to fight for myself. As he obviously had another agenda that I wasn't part of. So I pretty much removed myself from the team. But the fire in my belly was still going, and I kept playing for my club team, Sydney University. I kept playing for New South Wales, and all the while I was really hoping to come back and play, particularly in the World Championships in '98 as they were over in Perth. So I kept pretty fit. Obviously I didn't make that team, which I was really disappointed about. And then finally, when they made the announcement, we also got a new coach, which was István Gogenyi from Hungary. And I got to play at the National Club Championships not very long after that. And he pretty much said to me, I'm going to pick the best team. So if you want to stand for the team, I don't care what's happened in the past. I'm just going to look to the future, and I'm going to pick the best people to go. And that was all I needed to hear. And so I, got myself back in the race for selection. And luckily for me, I got picked in the team to compete at the Olympic Games.
The actual team selection from the squad occurred very close to the games. Just before that final selection, I had to medically rule out a player from potential selection following injury. She was so close, but it wasn't to be. The player subsequently had surgery and went on selection in later Australian teams and Olympics. Injuries during the Games are a medical challenge. Simone Hankin, a pivotal player within the team, sustained a significant injury to her shoulder in the game before the gold medal match. Hank is a tough player with grit. Medical magic on the lay day by myself and the physio and lots of tape saw Hank return to the pool for that big match, and she played well. Making hard medical decisions with the elite athlete and critical matches is what we do as team doctors.
Gracie was vital to our team. She was, she had a background in water polo herself. She had played, her family had all played. She was very close. We all loved Gracie and totally respected her. She was a great help to everyone in the team. And she was a great asset to our team, and we all love her dearly.
Electric. Who would have thought such a climactic finish to the last gold medal match of the Games? with Evie Higgins getting that foul call with 1.3 seconds left in the match to win 4-3. The stadium erupted. The American coach was walking up and down poolside questioning the goal, but yes, she was in a legal position to score. The stadium continued to erupt, but there was still 0.2 seconds left on the clock and the referees were trying to get the players to line up again to restart. I'm on pool deck next to Dawn Fraser, jumping up and down and having big hugs. The whistle goes, the game's finished, we've won, and Dawn and me didn't end up in the pool.